Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the English Brain, where learning English feels as comforting and natural as your favorite cup of coffee. We're so happy you're here with us today.
Hello, Sarah, and hello to all our wonderful listeners around the world. It truly is a beautiful day to practice English together.
It really is, Alex. You sound very happy today. I can hear the energy in your voice.
I do feel happy and full of energy today, Sarah. Do you know why?
Let me guess. Did you have a good night's sleep? Maybe you got 8 full hours?
Well, yes, I did sleep well, but that's not the main reason I'm so energized.
Oh, interesting. Did you win the lottery? Did you get some wonderful news?
No, I wish I had won the lottery. The reason is actually much simpler than that.
Tell me. I'm curious now.
I just had the most delicious cup of coffee. It was perfect. Warm, smooth, aromatic.
Ah, of course. Coffee makes absolutely everything better, doesn't it? I love coffee too. It's my favorite part of the morning ritual.
Same here. That first sip just wakes me up and prepares me for the day ahead.
Me too, Alex. And actually, that's our topic for today's episode.
Oh, is our topic just coffee? That would be interesting.
Close. Today, we're talking about the daily routine at the coffee shop. The entire experience from walking in to walking out.
That's a fantastic topic, Sarah. So many people around the world go to coffee shops every single day. It's become a very popular routine in modern life.
Yes, exactly. Whether you're going to work, meeting friends, studying, or just relaxing, the coffee shop has become such a special place in our daily lives.
And it's a wonderful place to practice speaking English in a real, natural environment.
Exactly right. But before we order our drinks and start this journey, we have a small favor to ask all of our listeners.
Yes, we do. If you're enjoying our podcast and finding it helpful, please take just a second to click the like button. It really helps us reach more English learners around the world. And please subscribe to the English Brain so you don't miss any of our conversations. And share this episode with your friends who love both coffee and English. Now we can begin our coffee shop adventure.
Okay, Alex, let's imagine together that we're walking into a coffee shop right now. What's the very first thing you notice when you step through the door?
Mm, Definitely the smell, that incredible aroma.
Yes, exactly. The smell of fresh coffee beans being ground and brewed. It's such a wonderful, rich scent that fills the entire space.
And the sound, too. You hear the coffee machines making that whooshing sound, and the milk steaming creates that hissing noise.
Great description, Alex. Yes, it's a busy place with lots of sounds and activity happening all around you.
So we walk toward the counter where people order. Sarah, there's a person working behind the counter. What do we call this person in English?
Good question. In English, we often call this person a barista. That's the special name for someone who makes coffee professionally.
A barista. Okay, I like that word. And in my experience, they're usually very friendly people.
Yes, they typically are. They might greet you warmly and say something like, "Hi, what can I get you for today?" Or, "Welcome. What would you like?"
And this is the important moment. This is when we need to order our coffee, right? Sarah, how do you personally order your coffee? Do you just say, I want coffee?
No. That would actually be a little bit rude or too direct. It sounds like a command rather than a polite request.
Exactly. We want to be polite and friendly. So, what phrases can we use instead?
I usually say, "I would like a coffee, please." That's much more polite and natural.
Perfect. I would like is truly a magic phrase for politeness. It's very important in English.
Or you can also say, "Can I have a coffee, please?" Or "Could I get a coffee, please?"
Yes, can I have and could I get are also very common and friendly ways to order.
But Alex, ordering just coffee is way too simple. There are so many different choices on the menu.
You're absolutely right, Sarah. The menu at most coffee shops is quite big and can be confusing. You have espresso, americano, latte, cappuccino, mocha, macchiato.
It can definitely be confusing, especially for English learners. But don't worry at all. Just choose what sounds good to you. For example, I personally love a latte.
A latte is coffee with lots of steamed hot milk, right?
Yes, exactly. It's smooth, creamy, and milky. The milk makes it less strong than pure espresso. What about you, Alex? What's your favorite?
I really like an americano. It's strong espresso with hot water added, no milk at all.
Very serious and strong. A true coffee lover's choice.
I like the bold, strong taste. I can really taste the coffee beans. But wait, we also need to choose the size, don't we?
Ah, yes, the sizes. Usually coffee shops have small, medium, and large options.
But sometimes, especially at certain chains, coffee shops use Italian names like tall, grande, or venti.
That's true. But honestly, if you simply say small, medium, or large, the barista will understand you perfectly. You don't need to use the fancy Italian names.
Good to know. I'll stick with saying medium because that's easy to remember and pronounce.
So, Alex, let's practice a complete, full order together. You be the customer, and I'll be the barista. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do this practice.
Hi there, welcome. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Can I have a medium Americano, please?
Sure, absolutely. Would you like room for milk in your cup?
Oh, room for milk. That means do I want empty space left in the cup so I can add cold milk later myself, right?
Exactly correct. Some people like to add their own milk at the condiment station.
No room, please. I like my Americano completely black with nothing added.
Okay, perfect. Anything else today? Maybe something to eat? We have muffins, croissants, bagels.
Ooh, a croissant sounds really good. Yes, please. I have one butter croissant.
Great choice. And is that for here or to go?
Ah, this is such an important question. For here or to go?
Yes, exactly. For here means you'll sit at a table inside the shop, you get a nice ceramic cup or mug.
And to go means you're taking it with you when you leave. You get a paper cup with a plastic lid.
Correct. So which would you prefer today, Alex?
To go, please. I'm quite busy today and need to get to work.
Okay, that will be $5, please.
Here you go. Here's my payment.
Thank you so much. We'll call your name when your order is ready. Just wait over there by the pickup counter.
Perfect. Good job, Sarah. That felt exactly like a real coffee shop experience.
Thanks, Alex. It really is quite simple when you know the basic phrases and the flow of the conversation.
But Sarah, there's one thing that always happens at coffee shops.
What's that? Tell me.
They ask for your name so they can write it on the cup, and they always spell my name wrong.
Oh, yes, the famous coffee shop name game.
But really, though? But Alex is such an easy name. A-L-E-X. Only 4 letters.
I know. But sometimes they write Alec or Alix or even Alex with a K. It's actually quite funny.
It's become a coffee shop tradition at this point. Wrong names written on cups. People even take photos and post them online.
So true. Now, let's talk about what happens after you order and pay.
Okay, so if you said for here, you need to find a table to sit at.
Right. And sometimes the coffee shop is very full. It's crowded with people.
Yes. You might see one empty chair, but maybe someone is already sitting at that table. What should you say to ask politely?
You can ask, "Excuse me, is this seat taken?" That's the perfect phrase to use.
Is this seat taken? I love that phrase. It's polite and clear.
And if they say, "No, go ahead," or "No, it's free," then you can sit down comfortably.
And what do people typically do while they're sitting in coffee shops?
Oh, so many different things. I often see people working on their laptops, typing away.
Yes, the digital nomads and remote workers. They're typing and drinking coffee for hours. And for them, the most important question isn't even about coffee.
What is it then?
It's, what's the Wi-Fi password? That's the crucial question they ask immediately.
So true. Do you have Wi-Fi is one of the most common questions at any coffee shop nowadays.
I also see many people reading books. Coffee shops are such cozy places to read peacefully.
They really are. The atmosphere is usually quite relaxing. There's soft background music playing, often jazz or acoustic guitar.
I really like that. The music is at the perfect volume, not too loud, not too quiet.
But sometimes I go to the coffee shop specifically to meet a friend. That's my favorite reason.
That's definitely the best reason. Coffee shops are perfect for social time and catching up.
Yes, exactly. Let's grab a coffee is such a great natural way to invite a friend to talk and spend time together.
Let's grab a coffee. I really like that casual phrase. It sounds very natural and friendly.
It does. It's what native speakers say all the time.
So, imagine now I'm waiting at a table for my friend Mike to arrive.
Okay, you're sitting at the table, and then you see Mike walking through the door. What do you do?
I wave my hand to get his attention, and I call out, "Over here, Mike!"
Yes, over here is perfect. And when he comes to the table, how do you greet each other?
You don't say hello in a formal way. Instead, you say something casual like, "Hey, good to see you," or "How have you been?"
And then you sit and talk for hours, drinking more coffee and maybe eating cake or pastries together.
Yes. Coffee shops usually have such delicious food options. Pastries, cakes, cookies, sandwiches, salads.
Do you have a personal favorite coffee shop snack, Sarah?
I really love a blueberry muffin. It pairs so well with coffee. The sweetness balances the bitterness. What about you, Alex?
I'm a fan of chocolate brownies, but only a small piece because they're very rich and sweet.
A small one is definitely enough. Those brownies are intensely chocolatey.
Now, sometimes people have special requests or customizations for their coffee orders.
Oh yes, customizing your order. It might sound difficult, but it's actually quite easy.
For example, the type of milk. Not everyone drinks regular cow's milk anymore, right?
Correct. Many people prefer plant-based milk options now, like almond milk, soy milk, oat milk, or coconut milk.
Oat milk has become incredibly popular these days. It's creamy and slightly sweet.
So you can simply say, "Can I have a latte with oat milk, please?" The barista will understand immediately.
Exactly. Or maybe you want your coffee a little sweeter than normal.
You can ask, "Can I have extra sugar?" Or, "Can I have some flavored syrup added?"
Vanilla syrup is especially nice. A vanilla latte with oat milk sounds delicious.
Wow, Alex, I'm getting thirsty now. All this detailed talk about coffee is making me crave another cup.
Me too, Sarah. I think I genuinely need another cup right now.
But before we rush off to the coffee shop, we should review what we've learned a little bit.
Good idea. Let's summarize. So, to be polite when ordering, we use phrases like "I would like" or "Can I have?" And we need to choose between "for here" or "to go" when we order.
And if we want to sit at a table that might be occupied, we politely ask, "Is this seat taken?"
These are simple phrases, but they're incredibly useful in daily life.
Sarah, do you tip the barista when you order?
The tip jar. Yes, I usually do tip, especially if the service was friendly.
If I pay with cash, I typically put the coins or an extra dollar in the tip jar on the counter.
That's a nice gesture. In some countries, like the United States, tipping is very important and expected. In other countries, it's not as common.
That's true. It really depends on where you are in the world. But saying thank you sincerely is important everywhere, in every culture.
Yes, absolutely. Always say thank you when they hand you your drink, and maybe add, have a nice day or have a great afternoon.
It creates such a positive interaction and makes everyone feel good about the exchange.
You know, Alex, I honestly think the coffee shop is my absolute favorite classroom for learning English.
Why is that? What makes it special as a learning environment?
Because I can sit there quietly and listen to people talking all around me. I can hear real, authentic English conversations happening naturally.
That's such a wonderful tip for all our listeners. Go to a coffee shop, buy yourself a drink, find a comfortable seat, and just listen carefully.
Yes, exactly. Listen to how people order at the counter. Listen to friends laughing and chatting. Listen to the vocabulary they use. It's all great practice.
And it's a relaxing way to practice. There's no stress, no pressure, no tests.
Exactly right. It's just coffee, comfortable atmosphere, and natural English floating all around you.
What about coffee shop etiquette? Are there unwritten rules people should know about?
Good question. Yes, there are a few. For example, if you're going to work on your laptop for a long time, maybe 2 or 3 hours, it's polite to buy at least 1 or 2 drinks during that time.
Right, because you're using the table and the Wi-Fi. It's only fair to support the business.
And keep your voice at a reasonable volume. Coffee shops aren't silent libraries, but they're also not loud sports bars.
True. Use your inside voice, as we say. Speak at a normal conversational level.
If you need to take a phone call, it's polite to step outside briefly, or at least keep it short and quiet.
And clean up your own table when you leave. Put your cup and plates in the dish bin if there is one.
Yes, that's considerate. Even though there are staff who clean, it helps them if you tidy up a bit.
What about meeting strangers at coffee shops? Is it common to start conversations?
It depends on the culture and the individual. Some coffee shops have a more social atmosphere where people chat. Others are quieter and more focused.
You can usually tell by observing. If someone has headphones on and is working intently, probably don't interrupt them.
But if someone is just sitting and looking around, you might say something friendly like, "Great coffee here, isn't it?" Or, "I love this place."
Small talk can naturally develop from there, but always be respectful if someone isn't interested in chatting.
Absolutely. Reading social cues is important. Some days people want connection, other days they want solitude.
Sarah, what about coffee shop vocabulary? Are there other useful words we should know?
Great question. Let's go through some. The espresso shot is a small, strong servant of concentrated coffee.
And foam is the creamy bubbles on top of drinks like cappuccinos.
Drip coffee is regular brewed coffee, usually the simplest and cheapest option.
A refill is when you get your cup filled again, sometimes for free with drip coffee.
Decaf means decaffeinated, coffee with the caffeine removed, for people who want the taste without the energy boost.
Iced coffee is cold coffee served over ice, perfect for hot summer days.
And a frap or frappuccino is a blended frozen coffee drink, almost like a coffee milkshake.
Those are delicious, but very sweet, more like dessert than coffee.
What about the atmosphere vocabulary? The ambiance or vibe of a coffee shop refers to its overall feeling and mood.
A coffee shop might be cozy, modern, rustic, minimalist, or bohemian in style.
Some are quiet and calm. Others are busy and energetic.
You might describe a coffee shop as having good lighting, or comfortable seating, or friendly staff.
All of these details contribute to whether you enjoy the space and want to return.
Sarah, how do coffee shop routines differ around the world?
That's fascinating to discuss. In Italy, people often drink espresso quickly while standing at the bar. It's a fast, social ritual.
In France, people might sit at a cafe for hours with just one coffee, watching the world go by.
In the United States, coffee shops often double as workspaces, full of people on laptops.
In Australia, the coffee culture is very sophisticated. People are quite particular about quality and preparation methods.
In Turkey, traditional Turkish coffee is served in small cups with thick grounds at the bottom. Each culture has its own relationship with coffee. It's more than just a drink, it's a social practice.
Absolutely. Learning about coffee culture helps you understand a culture's values and social rhythms.
Well, Sarah, I think our time is getting close to the end.
Oh, go. Really? Time absolutely flies when we talk about coffee and practice English together.
It really does. But this has been such a fun and useful conversation.
Very fun. I genuinely hope all our listeners feel ready and confident to go order their next coffee in English.
I'm absolutely sure they are. They've heard all the essential phrases and vocabulary today.
So, everyone listening, we have an important question for you today that we'd love you to answer.
Yes, please tell us in the comments section below. What is your absolute favorite coffee order?
Do you prefer a latte, an americano, a cappuccino, or maybe you're actually a tea drinker?
And do you like oat milk, almond milk, regular milk, or no milk at all? Tell us your complete order as if you're at the counter.
We genuinely love reading your comments. It feels like we're having coffee with each one of you.
Yes, it truly does. And please don't forget to subscribe to the English Brain channel so you never miss our conversations.
Click that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and share this episode with your coffee-loving friends who are learning English.
Every subscription, every like, every share helps us create more helpful content for English learners all around the world.
Thank you so much for listening today and spending this time with us.
We appreciate every single one of you. Have a wonderful, caffeinated day ahead.
Yes, enjoy your next cup of coffee. Think about the English phrases you learned today.
Practice ordering with confidence. Listen to conversations around you. Enjoy the experience.
Remember, learning English doesn't have to happen only in classrooms. It can happen in beautiful, comfortable coffee shops.
Exactly. Real life is the best teacher. Real conversations are the best practice.
Goodbye, everyone. Until next time on The English Brain.
Bye-bye. Keep practicing, keep learning, and keep enjoying your English journey.
See you next time with another warm, friendly conversation.
Cheers to your English success.